What's up YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of On eBay Today with your host, Ven. I've received quite a good amount of content from our viewers, and I'd like to thank you all for once again contributing to this series. We'll kick off this episode with the first contribution from MrMustacheMaster. Customized Lego Bionicle in NICA, TOA Nuparu plus 5 other Bionicle figures. As you can see, this group of freaks is comprised of a bunch of wannabes. Here we have Lewa, who wanted to become Onua Nuva. Then we have a Gabla that wanted to become a spider. Then we have Tahu, who wanted to become a Turaga. Then we have this Gamatorn that wanted to become Vakama Metru. And then we have Matao, who wanted to become the Hulk. And then there's Nuparu, who here is not modified in the slightest because we all knew from the beginning that he always wanted to be a rock star. Get it? Rock star? He's a Toa of Earth. Rock star? It honestly took me until now to just realize that. But anyway, you can get this group of wannabes for only $49.99 and free shipping. The next listing was sent in by Ian Gorix. Lego Bionicle Knights Lot 4 Knights blah blah blah. As you can see here, it's listed as Bionicle, but instead it's just a group of the Knights Kingdom guys trying to take the spotlight again. You can purchase these wannabes. Oh wait, no you cannot, this listing has ended. But anyway, you could have bought these wannabes for $12.50 plus $6.95 shipping. The next listing I'll be going over was sent in by A. Jones. Lego Bionicle Warriors Lot of 4. Wait a minute. These guys have nothing to do with Bionicle at all. These are all Hero Factory sets gone wrong. We have Jimmy Stringer over here, dual wielding, and Furno in the background trying to get his groove on. In fact, this whole picture looks like the Hero Factory guys just booted up a game of Dance Central. A. Jones also sent in this interesting listing. Lego Bionicle Lot, special pieces, chest plates joined. What you see is what you get. This is just a load of false advertisement. These are actually the parts for a Neo Shifter set. A toy line that wanted to be like Bionicle, made by a company that wanted to be like Lego. I guess you can support their wannabe cause by paying 99 cents or $8.99 plus $5 shipping. Now this next listing was sent in by Chro Omega, and this listing is of Lego Lot of 2 Pearl Gold Arm Mechanical EXO Force Bionicle Robot. And what this is basically this guy is asking you to pay $2.96 plus $1.98 shipping for count 'em, 2 tiny arm pieces used on the EXO Force Robot minifigures. Sponsored by Bruno Unlimited, whatever that is. Chro Omega also sent in this listing for what appears to be heavy Bionicle artillery. Lot Lego Bionicle weapons. Parts, gun, missiles, armor, boxes, action figure, Ken size. Today I learned that Ken's size is on the metric system, and that apparently Bionicle took place during the Vietnam War. I mean, just look at this stuff. Now it all appears to be, as the seller puts it, nice. But there is no way that I am convinced that Tahu fought against the Viet Cong. The last listing sent in by Chro Omega is this Lego Lot of 12 white Bionicle TOA Hordika Nuju rigid figures. Rigid. Anyway, you might recognize this figure from some of the playsets released for Bionicle in 2005. So if you thought having one Nuju minifigure wasn't enough, here's your chance to get 12 more of them for $10.99 plus $2.95 shipping. But to be quite honest, I'm wondering why this guy has so many of them to begin with. Next up we have 2 submissions from A. Jones. The first of which is this large lot of Bionicles. But don't let the title fool you. This is actually a large box of Hero Factory parts, which I can understand for some may be actually very intriguing. For $4.99 plus $9.99 shipping, you can own what the seller describes is a shoebox filled with all these Hero Factory parts. This item has 1 bid already, so you better get to it if you're interested. This next listing is a slaughter. 12 pounds of Bionicle debris for the price of $9.95 and $18.28 shipping. You can own the remains of these Bionicle sets, most likely hunted down by the robotic mafia over here. Now these next couple of listings are sent in by MultiPotatoGame. The first being lot of 3 Lego Bionicles, free shipping. Each one is incomplete. Well, okay. Honestly, this listing looks quite familiar and I can't remember if I went over it or not. But if I did, it looks like it's back with a vengeance. Now in this listing, it looks to me as if Mantax over here adopted this Rockshi and the Cloverfield monster, but for the low price of $20.99, if you consider that low, with free shipping, you can adopt them. Next up is apparently Lego Bionicle Kanohi Chronicle masks. Now here's the thing, Kanohi are supposed to be masks. These are not masks. This is actually the Nui Rama set, but I guess that is pretty valuable to some people who haven't picked up any of the 2001 Bionicle sets. I'm not sure at all what this listing is supposed to offer, but let's take a look at the description. Available for purchase new in the box is a 2003 Lego Bionicle set. What? This is for 2 Kanohi masks and 3 Chronicle masks. This set contains over 5 pieces. What? You'll receive an unidentified masks. Okay. There is a total of 6 Kanohi masks to collect and 8 Chronicle. The box is sealed. Wait. So this guy is actually just using this box to sell these masks. Now this is just pure evil. This is false advertisement at its most evil. But then again, it does state in the title, Lego Bionicle Kanohi Chronicle masks. So, I don't know. But I don't like it. Then we have 5 awesome Bionicles plus spare parts. Yeah, these guys look awesome, alright. Mparu, what are you doing here? You're not that awesome, you wannabe. Clearly not as awesome as whatever this thing is. I think it's a Neo shifter. Oh gosh, wait, no, there's nothing awesome about this lot at all. Look at all this. I've been fooled. Screw that listing. We're just gonna go ahead and move on. Those are all the contributions sent in for this episode. So now I'll be moving on to a very familiar listing that I went over a few episodes back. Lego Bionicles collection of 215 sets, 2001 through 2007. That's right. This listing has been up for quite some time. It's been, what, about a month since I looked at this listing? And the guy still wants $15,000 for 215 sets. Now, I really want somebody to get in contact with this gold digger to see if he's willing to sell these sets individually. If not, then this guy's a chump. Forget about him. Unless you're super duper rich and are willing to pay $15,000 for all these sets. Well, that's all for this week's episode. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and send in whatever you find to be ridiculous on eBay. Thank you once again to all who contributed to this episode. I'm Ben, and I'll see you all next time on eBay Today.